In Europe, they were testing the neurosensory reaction of a frog to external stimuli. So while they were testing this, they found a startling discovery. Okay, and it was like this. And they were checking with various different parameters, and one of them was temperature. And when they put the frog into ice cold water, it jumped out. When they put it into boiling water, it jumped out. And then they put it into normal temperature water, room temperature water. It was happily lying and swimming there. Then they put a gas burner below that and slowly started warming up the water. Now this is where it was startling. As the water started warming up, what did the frog do? It realized that there was something uncomfortable, but it just adjusted itself to accommodate this change of temperature. They increased the temperature a little bit more, and the frog again adjusted. It was all marginal changes which were happening. The frog again adjusted. Finally, a stage came where the water was boiling and the frog just boiled and died. It startled them. The way the frog behaved in these two conditions startled them. When you look at this phenomena, we do this all the time. It's happening to us all the time. It's happening to you all the time. And you don't even notice because the changes that are happening are so marginal that you adjust to it. Let me give you two examples. Recently, there was this case of young Shraddha Walker in the news. It shocked us. It was sad. But just let's look at a different perspective. A lot of people have written about this, but let's look at a different perspective on this one. This is a young couple who fall in love and they decide to run away and live together because the parents were not sort of supportive for many reasons. So they run away, they live together and are flush in love. Now I'm just thinking, I want you to be in that Shraddha's shoes. Slowly she would have realized that there is some changes that's happening. There are a little more arguments, a little more disagreements between the couple. And then what would she do? She would try and sort of adjust a little bit so that you preserve, you save that relationship. Okay, and then it gets a little worse. She again adjusts, makes those changes so that she continues to, and she must be telling herself that look, it's okay, it will get better. It just he's stressed. Okay, so things will get better. Makes the adjustment. It goes on and on. It gets into physical abuse. It gets into violence and gets worse. Did she have no way back? No, she had a lot of way back. She was in a live-in relationship, educated girl, loving parents who would welcome her back. Her friends, lot of good friends she had. And also the colleagues at the workplace, I hear, were very, very supportive people. Very intelligent girl. She could easily have walked off. She didn't. Why? Because the changes that were happening were marginal. It got worse a little. She adjusted. Got even worse from there. It was marginal from there. Marginal from there. Finally, she became the boiled frog. It's sad. But all of us, each of us, are in such situations regularly. It may not be a situation with a partner, it could be something else, it could be a toxic workplace, it could be something else, but things that change slowly and you make adjustments. You make adjustments, and before you know, it's just too big, it swallowed you. Let's take another example, which also surprises me many times. It's a global one. We all talk about climate change. We talk about how we need to be more sustainable, we need to be friendly to environment and things like that. We all talk, we do, maybe in our own way. Are we fast enough? Why are we not able to take strong measures to curb this polluting of this environment? Why? Because the impact of climate control is gradual. Every day, every year, it's so gradual. There are temperatures which are going up slowly, you don't realize, and suddenly, like this year in Europe, there's a huge hottest summer, and then suddenly everybody wakes up and says, oh, something has happened. But this has been happening from the last 10, 15, 20 years. Gradual changes. The ice blocks are melting. Yeah, okay, we all know. Suddenly one day something else will happen there. And then we'll all be the boiled frog. The message is clear. Please be aware of your environment and what's happening around you, at where you live, at the workplace, your travel. Okay, and just be aware of the changes that are happening and the compromises that you're making. These seem minor things so we'll adjust, but someday these minor things add up and then it's too late. Please be alert. Thank you.